Let me turn this down a little bit. So I am going to be making a smudging solution, pretty much. So this that I'm going to be making today, goodness gracious. Okay, okay. That's a good sign. I felt like it was. Sorry about that, guys. And I apologize for the setup here. I am upstairs at the moment and unpacking some stuff. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna show y'all how to make this destruction. Uh, it's not destruction as far as destroying you, but it's to destroy negative energy, as well as to bliss the home, bliss the family, remove any danger. So this is actually going to have quite a few ingredients in it. And this will be burned to smudge inside of the home, but it will also be burned outside of the home to keep any destructive forces away from the house, any bad luck, any chaotic type of energy, to keep it out of the home. So, or to banish it. Okay. So some of the things that I'm going to be using, well, not some of them, the items that I'm going to be using for this is, first of all, you're going to need a mortar and pestle. And this one's kind of beat up, but it works. Okay. And our base ingredient is going to be copal. Copal is really good for, already good for breaking up, bad energies and purifying your space. Okay, this can be used for the home or the workplace as well as your car. Okay, because people will send destructive energies to your vehicle. Okay. I'm going to be using this destruction incense powder in this, some wormwood, some hyssop, some feverfew, okay, some lavender flowers, and then I'm going to be using 2 types of essential oils. One of them is going to be tea tree oil, and then the other one is going to be camphor oil, okay? So I tried to angle this thing down as much as I could. I think this is the best that it's going to get, though. Okay, so you guys can see that better. All right. So I'm going to start with a large piece of this copal resin. Okay, and I'm going to put another large piece in there because I want to make quite a bit of it because I want to save it. I'm going to save it in a mason jar. In fact, let me go grab one of my jars because I want to make quite a bit to last me for a while. So I'm going to keep it in here. Let's see if I can find some more large pieces of this. So I'm going to add quite a few of this copal resin in it as like a base. And I'm going to start by adding my dry herbs to the copal, okay? Had quite a few clients get my incense mixes and stuff, and so y'all have been asking for this. And I'm going to put the feverfew in first. This will keep the home peaceful, the feverfew. Okay, and it will remove insecurities from the home. These are lower vibrating spirits or energies that you may want to get out of your home. And then also if there's any sickness in the home, okay, like if somebody's healing in the home or something like that. I know that I've been healing over the holidays. You know, honestly, the last thing that I needed was adversity. When you're healing, you don't need adversity. I just got a tooth pulled. And of course, because I'm a YouTuber, of course, that adversity came in anyway, because, and, spirit always has a remedy. Does. Spirit always has a remedy for that. Okay. And so I added quite a bit of that feverfew in here on top of it. Like on top of it. I'm going to add some wormwood to send any and all negative intents away. Yeah. And it'll also reverse and send back any bad spirits, any negative intent. Okay, so I added that to it. And then I'm also going to add some hyssop. Hyssop is really good for healing and purification and protection. Like I said, this is going to get burned outside of the home as well. All right. Now I'm going to add the destruction incense powder with it. And this mixture can actually be used for healing or cleansing or either uncrossing candles too. You can add it as a dressing to your candles. Let me make sure that you guys got the notification. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to add like maybe about a tablespoon of this in it as well. Yep, that's about a tablespoon. Okay, and then about another tablespoon of lavender flowers. I'm sorry, I don't have a cutesy setup in my apothecary today. I've been dealing with healing from a molar extraction, okay, that I had to get a tooth pulled. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in about 10 to 20 drops of this tea tree oil. So that's probably about what, 2 dropperfuls of tea tree oil on just in the mixture. Okay, and I'll probably add some more of this depending on the consistency, because I want it to have sort of like a wet consistency. Okay, somewhat wet. Okay, somewhat of a damp consistency. And then I'm going to add some camphor oil to it, probably like maybe 10 drops of camphor oil. This is exceptionally helpful if you have someone trying to bring trouble to your home, okay, or if negative energies have been sent to your home. So now I'm just going to take my, I don't know, is this the mortar or is this the pestle? I think this might be the pestle. So I'm just going to take it and break up those pieces of camphor that I have, not camphor, of copal resin that I have in here. Okay, we don't want to break it up too much. We do want some big chunks of the copal. This smells really good, guys. I wish I had smell-o-vision. This smells so good. Mm. Okay, so as I break up the copal, I'm going to mix it together. And I'm liking the consistency of it already. Usually when I make incense powders and stuff for clients, I usually make it to order. You know, I don't have like a product line or anything. I won't be doing that until I get my brick and mortar store. I'm not gonna. Yeah, right now I'm just focusing on individual client needs. Okay. So it's the consistency is sort of carrying on like it's definitely like a damp consistency. So I put a really, really big piece of copal resin in it. All right, so I consecrate everything. Everything is consecrated. Everything is prayed over and blessed. So I'm going to start consecrating this incense mixture, this burning mixture, to obliterate and destroy any and all negative intents that's being directed towards my house, towards my business, towards my children. I call to the ancestors to protect my children, protect my home, and make sure that no bad luck or bad energies or bad spirits are able to enter into the home. Any negative spirits, negative intents are destroyed and also return to the sender. To clear away any and all demons of poverty, demons of sickness. To send the enemy back their intents so that no harm can come to my home or business. To destroy anybody or anything that is trying to bring harm to my home or my business or my family. To bring about destruction to anybody that purposely tries to cause ill will to my home and my family. To protect the family. Any and all negative spirits and intents to destroy the sender. Oh, my son down there playing his video game. I can tell when he gets loud. Okay, that's looking good. I think I'm going to add a few more drops of essential oil to it. I think y'all should be able to see that really good. It's carrying on like a dirt kind of consistency. This is perfect. To bring peace, to bring healing, to bring protection to the home, to bring blessings to the home. And your ancestors can come in through that copal resin. Okay, we'll pull in your ancestors, and it's really important to consecrate the copal resin. Okay, I know that sounds weird. You can either use copal to consecrate it, or you can use dragon's blood to consecrate the intent over this, because you don't want to, you don't want to get rid of your good spirits. A lot of us have, everybody has malevolent spirits connected to them. The only difference is that some of those malevolent spirits work for you, but those are the ones that you want to keep. Yeah, you want to keep you don't want to get rid of all bad spirits, because some of your negative spirits are connected with you and they protect you. But anybody else's bad spirits is what you want to get rid of, okay? And anybody trying to send harm, trauma, pain, and suffering to me in my home, I call to my ancestors to make sure that you take flight to send it back to them, give it back to them instantly. And like I said, this is going to be burned outside. It's really, really important to burn things outside of your home as well, because what that does is when you burn it outside, it causes your intent to take flight through the air. Whenever you're using any kind of incense or resins, you're putting your intent out there, okay? So right now I am charging it with warrior spirits and energies, to where, like, if anybody sends anything to my home, it won't even touch my home. And this can be burned if it's somebody at your home. Like, for example, what we be dealing with when we're online. Some of these people are actually stupid enough to be swatting people's houses, calling people to people's houses and crap like that. If anything comes to your house, you can burn this, during the situation, and it will bring in your ancestors for a quick resolution. So that, and that includes, if but not limited to, anybody that's arguing inside of the home. So for example, sometimes a negative spirit can be sent to somebody that resides within your home. This can be burned to make that negative spirit go away, okay, or off of that person. Of course, I'm going to also charge this with an exorcism incantation. That way, when I burn it, I can just burn it. It already has the intent in it. And especially outside, because there are bad spirits, especially some of you ladies that have children. There are very, very extremely malevolent forces that do want to harm children. Okay, so a lot of you ladies that have children, You have families, there's malevolent spirits that will come for pregnant women. I'm not pregnant, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just giving that to you as an example. But there are a lot of negative spirits that will harm children or try to bring harm to children. Okay. And this is especially good for that, is what Spirit is telling me. This is a really beautiful mixture. I hope y'all can see that. Okay. Um, what was I gonna say? Um, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. This has a really, really kind of damp consistency, and so I'm not gonna use this whole thing today. I'm gonna try to accomplish getting it into my little bottle. I mean, you can burn it straight out of this, but I'd say keep it in a container in case you need to use some of it later. And if you put it on the shelf and it kind of loses its scent because it has a really, really fresh camphor smell to it. Also, you probably want to clean up your house too as well. Do any cleaning, maybe do some floor washes. Okay. I'm gonna bless these now. Regna, Tere, Cantata, Deo, Salati, Cernonos. Regna, Tere, Cantata, Deo, Salati, Aradia, Cali, Deuce, Deuce, Tere, Humiliter, Majeste, Gloriae, Tue, Supplicamus. Ut ab omni infernalium spiritum potestate, Laqueo and deceptione nequitia, ominis fallace libera nos dominates, exorcismus uominis amundus spiritus, ominis satanica potestis ominis incursio, infernalius adversary omnis legio, omnis in congresio secta diabolica, ab insidious diaboli libera nos dominates, ut coven tuam secura tibi libertate severe facius terragamus adinos, ut animicus sancte circulaire hemerlaire dignaris terragamus adinos, terribilis deus interios way, cernonos ipse tradere vertitum plebes away, aradia ipse fortitudinum plebes away, benedictus deus gloria patri, benedictus dea matrigordia, blessed be. And you can burn this. I don't know if y'all can hear my son. He's down there making like a squawking noise. He normally doesn't do that. Somebody's trying to do work on my son and they'll regret it. Oh, they'll regret it. I'll tell y'all about that a little bit later. These idiots that try to do work on my son. So, yeah, you can tell. And so this will get burned, obviously, in the same room that he's in. Yeah, you don't mess with my children. Okay. And so y'all see that. So this will burn really, really good. It'll have a very, very good smell to it. And it will clear out a lot of those negative spirits. And look at that. Look at the smoke it's producing. So whenever you do your smudging, you want to make, you know what? The lavender is perfect. Don't make this without adding the lavender. It makes it smell like sugar cookies. Smells really good. And so I'll burn this in the corners and stuff. And I'm actually getting ready to go do this right now. Because my children have been under threat. Yeah. They've been under threat. So you can actually smudge yourself with this too. Like if a person isn't feeling well, you can burn them near their bed and it will instantly cheer them up. Get rid of negative spirits that have a negative intent. Okay. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that y'all subscribe and hit that thumbs up. And I'll be seeing y'all later. All right. Blessings. Bye-bye.